And I'm going to start recording and driving. And there might be some rain on the way too. You never know. But this is the 11mm, folks. I'm in the IKEA parking lot as usual. This is a big parking lot. You know, if you like putting together particle board, and a lot of people do, they think IKEA is.
I do not.
I don't. I've done many computer desks like that. And they don't last long and they don't look good. So it's almost 2:25 in the morning here. It's 3:25 in your area.
Yeah. You are correct.
You're going to sleep all day tomorrow.
Well, there's nobody here to bother me, so.
I got my return receipt. They've got my retirement package. So I'm happy.
Oh, that's excellent.
The advisor told me that they will contact you by phone or by message if something is wrong. If nothing is wrong, you don't hear anything, you're good to go. And I said, now that's what I want to hear. So I'm looking at November 30th. It's my last day.
Oh, that's good.
So that's plenty of time. I'm going to wait till next month, around the 15th of October, to apply for Social Security, because I tried to do it about 4 or 5 days ago, and what happened was they won't give you a date for retirement. They were going to use it like the month before. Well, you're not at 100%. I says, crap.
Oh.
So I just backed out of it, and then didn't save anything or whatever. But that's what they do. Okay, it's looking good. I want to go in front of these restaurants. Oh, they got a new restaurant, Nacogdoches. I'm glad you said that, McDonald's. So, yeah, I'm looking at Longhorn Steakhouse and the brickwork and the stonework. That looks fantastic on the LCD screen. And there's another coffee company. You know, there's Starbucks, there's Tea House, there's Black Rifle Coffee Company, there's Dutch Brothers Coffee now here. And they're popping up all over the place. Workers leaving Twin Peaks right now. So 2:30 in the morning. Wow. At least it's not complete night shift. It's kind of like a swing shift. Sometimes 3 to 11:30, or sometimes 9 to 3:30 in the morning. You know, it's not something like that.
Wow.
But some would consider that as night shift also. So, anyhow. So it's looking good. They opened up a new McDonald's right at the edge of 1604 in Nacogdoches, right by the Jim's Restaurant. which is great because now I don't have to go all the way down Nacogdoches to get me that, or go to 3009. There's one a little bit closer to where I am. And they're not busy yet, because a lot of people don't know there's a McDonald's there. So I want to see if they're open for 24 hours. And of course, with the new store, they have young kids working there. They can't.
Yeah, they put up $1 million store and then give it in the hands of 18-year-olds.
Yeah, well, they got managers but it's a brand new place. It's not like some of the well-established McDonald's where they're made out of stone or brick. This is made out of siding. So it's a little bit different, but it's still nice and clean. Hardly anybody's there. That's okay. So I'm going to get on 1604, get off of Nacogdoches, and see if they're open. I'm thinking a hot apple pie right now, and a little coffee. And I'm not talking about cold, I'm talking about a warm coffee. So.
Oh, okay. Now you're talking my language.
Yeah. So it's still at a -2 exposure compensation. And I might bring up the aperture to make it a little bit darker. I don't know. What do you think?
Why do you keep wanting to make it darker? I'd like to see the sky.
I think it's just too much bright. I mean, there's no flaring on the lights. Okay. Oh man, this is a long access road. I forgot about that. I have to go all the way to Lookout Road to get on Nacogdoches.
What's going on in New York City with all the flooding?
Did you see the video? The water, all right, the rain from that hurricane or tropical storm or whatever they had. The subways got flooded.
Yeah.
Isn't that something?
I've never seen that. So.
Well, you know, New Jersey was hit that one time, winter? About, 5 years ago?
Yeah.
I forget what it was called, but, man, a lot of people, they died not from the water, from drowning and stuff. You know, where the water was going in their homes. They were dying from freezing to death. That water was cold.
Was that cold?
Yeah, well, it was in the wintertime. Remember the movie Titanic? Where the guy at the end died because of the cold water?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, Jack.
Yeah. And the biggest thing was that they said, oh, he can get on there with Kate Winslet. All he had to do was lay on top of her.
Yeah, right.
But, you know, they made it where, no, they tried to do that and they would tip over. So he gave up his life to save her.
Yep.
I thought that was a great movie. Yeah.
Yes, I had tears.
Well,
Cry baby.
remember, what was that? Ally McGraw and, where that stupid saying was,
Love
you never have to say that you're sorry. Remember that?
Right, love story.
Yeah.
Love story. I used to sing that song.
And the thing was,
I could bring it back and sing it again.
yeah. You'll probably get a copyright strike too. the way they think. Okay, so let's see if this McDonald's is open. So listen, yeah, there's Dutch Brothers right next to. I see lights on McDonald's, but I don't know if they're open. I shall find out.
Are you recording right now?
Yeah. I see
used to
cars
charge
there and they're
before
open. I'll be darned.
Excellent.
Well, of course, they could be the cleanup crew too.
Well, when you drive up to the window, you will find out.
Yeah. I see a guy in there. Let's see if they're open.
Hello, just to let you know right now we're only accepting cash.
That's good. I want, do you have any coffee?
Yes.
Okay. A large cup of coffee, cream and sugar, what, 4 sugars and 2 creams? And do you have an apple turnover?
Let me see if I have any ready.
Okay.
Okay, yes, I have one.
All right, that sounds good. I'll take that.
Will that be all for you?
That'll be it.
Okay, come to your second window.
Okay, thank you.
You're welcome.
Okay, she said cash. Let me take a look.
Boy, she's a bundle of love.
Yeah? I want to make sure I have cash. I just thought about that.
Now's a good time to check.
Let's see. 1, 2. Oh my goodness. 4, 5, 6. I hope I have enough money. I got change in my. So I got $6. I forgot to go to the credit or the.
Well, how much was coffee and an apple turnover? More than
Yeah.
$6?
So it said the second window. I think. Okay. Yep. We shall find out. I asked for a large too, so let's see what they say. And then you don't know how much an apple turnover is. Oh, let me back up a little bit.
442.
All right, good. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I gave you 5 ones. How's that? Yeah, they have. Well, what's that siding that they put on? It's real good siding on homes. That's what they have on this one. It's the first time I've seen a McDonald's where they have this type of siding.
Okay.
Thank you.
Be right back.
All right.
Their Wi-Fi might be down.
Yeah. They can only do cash, which is okay. As long as I get my coffee and turnover.
Ask them why they can only do cash.
Yeah.
Well, I'm up to 15 minutes and there's no heating indicator on mine.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm recording my foot, but
Well,
that's
are you
all I
at
got.
4K 30 or are you at 4K 60?
4K 24.
Yeah, there's no overheating when you do those. Only at 4K 60.
Getting that
Oh,
pie
well.
right now.
All right, thank you. What? There we go. Thank you very much.
Have a good night.
You too.
Be safe.
All right.
Oh, YouTube just recommended the Lord's Prayer to me, my own self, to me.
All right. But you see, I like their algorithm a lot better. Now, I'm going to make a right. I just want to see what this store is. So they got a store here.
So what
Can't
should
get
my
out.
next video be on Monday? What should my next video be?
Okay. Now, you've already done the 11 millimeters on the ZV-E1, okay?
No, I have not. The camera hasn't arrived yet on the on that channel.
I thought you had that. I thought you had the ZV-E1. Oh my God.
Wait.
Oh, on that channel. All right.
On that channel, right.
Okay. Well, I better not post this video because you just gave away that secret.
They're not gonna match.
Oh, okay. Well, and they probably turn it off anyway, because my videos last too long and they fall asleep. They like the voice.
So the last, well, I let your videos run all the way through, but I will fall asleep if I don't stay up, you know.
Yeah.
So on that one, I got the last video I did there, I got the notification that the camera has shipped.
The camera has.
So I have.
All right.
Yeah. And that was Friday.
So you'll
Now,
get it Monday.
On the Friday night, well, I don't know if I'm going to get it on Monday or not, because I never announced that. So
Okay.
I could do a video that the camera got here, or I could do a video on something else while we're still waiting for the camera. Because I want to do one a day, so I can't put too much information in one video. I need to spread it over a few days.
Okay.
You know what I mean, Jelly Bean?
All right. So here's a thought. You put the 11 millimeter on the ZV-E10?
Yeah, it's on there now.
Okay. Also, put the 56 millimeter Sigma on your other E10. So you show them what 11 millimeter is, and you can zoom it and stuff, and then you can show them what the 56 millimeter, which is an 84 millimeter equivalent, all right, and you zoom that, and you can show.
Well,
the
I have the 56 millimeter.
Yeah.
On the E10. You're the one that pushed me to do that.
Oh, actually. Good, because I thought you still had that Zeiss on there, but okay.
No, I have the 56 millimeter 1.4.
All right. So are you going to put the Zeiss or the Viltrox? No, you're going to put the Zeiss on the ZV-E1, right?
On the ZV-E1. Oh, when I use it in the Christmas room, I will put the Zeiss on it.
Yeah. That's the 55 inch or the 50 inch?
It's a 50 millimeter.
Yeah. I hear everybody talking about the 55 or 56 Zeiss, which was a classic. So.
Right. Well, the 50 millimeter 1.4 Zeiss is the expensive one. The 55 and the 58 is cheaper. That's why it was popular. So the 50 millimeter Zeiss is like a Canon L lens. It's really, really good lens.
Wow.
Now, when I do try that thing that I just told you not to do, which is where it follows you around, but you have the camera on
the frame.
I have a Sigma 35 millimeter 1.4 art lens. So if you put a little wider lens, because it will crop in when you use that feature.
That's right. So the thing is, that's what they were saying, is you put in a wide lens. That's why I was using 11 millimeter, but I should have gotten in front and then moved around.
Yes.
Yeah. That was my mistake. I was
You'll figure that out.
Yeah.
You're a smart guy.
But what shocked me was that the stabilization was off, and that threw me for a loop. But
yeah, they turn different features on and off depending on what you're doing.
Well, you know, when you stabilize, you're cropping anyway. So, you know, you got to crop on the
right. That's why I was
framing. Yeah, so that made sense.
Just put the dynamic on there, and you're cropping to 1.3.
Yeah. So.
You know, now I don't know in terms of what those numbers are on the LCD, but I know 30% of 100 is 130, so that's a 1.3 crop.
Yep.
So that Sigma 1.4 art lens is a very high quality lens. I even forgot I had that lens because there's no place for me to use it. But now there might be a place for me to use it.
Yeah. I'm seeing some noise now on here, but it's at 1/25th of the shutter speed. That's shocking me, Peter, right now. Wow.
Well, if you have the dynamic stabilization on,
Yeah.
the camera knows it needs a higher shutter speed.
Yeah, now it just went to 180, 100. Usually I'm used to 1/30th, but I would have to be underneath the light, I guess.
Yeah, but you're
yeah, and it's at 6400 ISO also. So
the dynamic stabilization would look terrible.
yeah.
It would actually stutter.
Wow. But you know what? On all the videos I did today, I did see a stuttering on the ZV-E10, but on the ZV-E1, I saw no stuttering at all. Have you noticed that?
Yeah. It's the processor in the camera is just crazy different.
Wow.
And that's why the ZV-E1 is like buying a $3,800 camera. The A7S Mark III.
And it's not a stacked sensor either. It's almost like the ZF, but that's a BSI, but it's not a stacked sensor. But what it is, it's like the regular sensor on the Z6 II, but it has a newer processor, and that's the secret. So the reason why the Z7 II and the Z6 II, they have dual processors. So
yeah,
the X-Speed
6s.
Right. So the X-Speed 7 is, I think, quadruple it, and it's just one processor.
No, it's 10 times faster than the two Z6 6-speed processors.
No
10
kidding.
to 12 times faster.
Oh
Yes,
my goodness.
And that's straight from the Nikon people's mouth.
Wow.
It's not another person's interpretation. Nikon said that directly.
So that tells me you can use the old sensors. You just put a new processor on it, and wow.
And then you have the ZF.
Yeah.
So that ZF camera is going to be a killer camera too.
Yeah. And I should be getting it on my vacation. But I'm not taking my vacation. You know why? Because I get more money if I don't take it. I'll have 400 hours worth of money coming to me.
Okay, good.
So instead of losing 80 hours, well, bring me down to 320, okay? But 80 hours is still 80 hours of money. That's a paycheck right there. So. Yeah, let's see. Yeah, I'm on 3009. I'm just still driving around. So I have two videos, one with the kit lens 16 to 50 and then one with 11 millimeter.
Is this one still running or it ended?
Oh, I'm still running it. So I got 34 minutes left before the card runs out. I only have the 128 gigabyte UH2S, and it's
which one?
It's the SanDisk, but it's the V90.
That's what I was meant. Is it the V90, 128 gigabytes?
Yep.
It's almost like a little hard drive.
Yeah, exactly. And I've also proved the fact that I can put a terabyte micro SD card in here, and I have no problems with the stuttering either. So, you know, I use this card on the R8, and I put the terabyte SD card, micro SD card, in the R8, you know, with the big holder. But I've had no problems with that either. So everybody's listening to us talking, And I'm
Yeah, I
not
wonder
talking
what they're
about the
thinking.
camera.
I know.
But they're watching, so they're probably liking it. They're
Yeah,
listening
no
to
idea.
us talk, and then I'm just showing the sights. Oh my goodness! There's 10 cars
somebody-
at Whataburger at 2:48 in the morning. You know why?
Why?
The bar's closed, and everybody's trying to get something to eat. So there's two type of crowds that go to bars. All right, one is for the happy hour where they get free food. All right, and discount on drinks. Okay, this guy I think doesn't know what he's doing, and he's going to Denny's. Okay, I understand. You can do that. Taco Bell and KFC is no one is there. I don't know if they're open either. I'm looking around at these stores. I see cars at a sports bar. Yeah, so they're open. Or they're closing down anyway. Yeah.
These guys went on a bike ride, and they ran into, not physically, they ran across King Charles out there, and they got 1.7 million views.
Oh my goodness.
So I put it on. I'm just watching it now with it's on mute because you can't have that sound going into your video because it would be a copyright strike. So
Oh yeah.
I'm waiting to see what happens. How they meet the king and what was he doing out in the fields? You know.
Oh wow.
But
You're
the
talking about
interesting
Prince
thing is
Charles, right?
King Charles now.
Yeah, yeah. So I was seeing that. I wanted to see that video, and it never popped up again. I'm glad you said that, so I'll go home and watch it. But yeah, I like it when the king goes off and there's no security and stuff like that, and people bump into him. It's kind of like Prince and the Pauper, you know, when they switch
I remember
places.
that story.
Yeah, or even the fisherman with I keep thinking of Anthony Quinn, Mr. Zorba, the Greek.
Oh my God, there he is. He's just walking out there by himself.
Yeah, yeah,
So the bike riders are just stopped and are talking to him.
yeah. Isn't that great?
It's more than great. It's amazing.
And who's the videographer?
It's not a big town. They're just out. It's called McTrail Rider.
Oh, okay.
Like McDonald's. It's
Yeah.
like McDonald's, but it's McTrail.
So he was
and
just videoing, and then he just happened to see the Prince Charles or King
No,
Charles.
they're out there riding. There's three guys. They're riding their bikes, mountain bikes.
Uh-huh.
Okay. And the king is just walking on this trail with his cane. And they stop to talk to him.
Oh, wow.
And they're still talking to the guy.
Yeah, so he's in Scotland. He's got to be in Scotland.
Well, I didn't turn on the volume, so I
Yeah.
don't know.
Yeah. Well,
If I turn on the volume, you'll hear it, and then you can't play it.
yeah. So I'm on my way home. I'm on Lookout Road.
Now he's waving them off, and he's continue.
Yeah.
He says, "I like my walking."
Yeah.
So he's doing a walk. Now these guys are hysterical. They're laughing their heads off. They rode their bike on a dirt trail, and there's mud. It's water,
Yeah.
and the king is just walking.
Yeah.
So that's impressive. They really got something there. They really did.
And they have over 1 million views, you said?
1.7 million views.
You know, if they have any money coming to them, I hope they get it, because if you don't monetize your channel, well, I've seen some YouTubers where they've had over 1 million viewers and they didn't get much money out of it.
Yeah.
So,
But regardless, it's a really awesome video.
Oh yeah.
I'd like to record the return of Jesus.
Well, you know, when you see that, you're going to disappear. So.
I know. So.
And then everybody will know about it anyway. So.
Yeah. It'll be a magic act. You know.
Yeah,
Now you see me. Now you don't. That's funny.
Yeah, I saw those 2 videos, those 2 movies. Now you see me, now you don't.
Yeah.
Part 1, part 2, and part 2
Yeah,
is.
I was telling somebody about it, and I was writing to you by accident.
Yeah. And I got both movies, so.
Yeah, they're very worth watching. They're really
are,
good movies.
and I love the tricks that they did with it. So.
Yeah. And I even like the moral of the story, you know, taking all the money from the rich guy.
Well, you know, on the first one, you thought he was the bad guy, but actually he was the good guy, but he was watching him. You know,
Right.
Yeah, it was like a surprise ending there, you know. He got out of jail and thought, well, he's after him. Nope. He was there.
I've watched that movie at least 4 times.
Yeah. Well, it was like, what was the movie with Bruce Willis, all right? Where he was talking to the kid, and then at the end he found out that he was dead. You know, he died. And the kid... Yeah.
I know which one.
And the daughter got it at the first. I got it at the first. But my brother-in-law and sister... I had to watch it 2 or 3 times, and then they got it at the end. Oh, okay. Yeah, I think Bruce Willis has Alzheimer's, right? Or something like that.
Oh, I didn't know that. Okay.
Yeah. He's not doing any movies. He's getting worse. I don't think it's ALS. I think it's kind of like Alzheimer's. So.
Okay.
And his ex-wife is, well, you know, he's married, but she sees him a lot, and the kids see him a lot. He did one of those movies with Rambo and Arnold Schwarzenegger and stuff, where they kind of kicked him off, right? But they didn't know that he had that problem, and they thought he was just being a knucklehead.
Wise guy.
Yeah. But actually, he was having problems, and then that came out. Demi Moore's her name. So. And you know, she's a great gal. It's just that that Kushner guy, you know, the one that she was married, you know, she was a cougar. She married a guy younger, and he cheated on her. So.
Kushner, the young guy?
Yeah. The one that was in the 70s show, that's married to the.
Yeah, he cheated on her.
He cheated on Demi Moore, so she divorced him. And then he married that gal that was on the 70s show. And they're in trouble now because they were backing that guy that was on the 70s show that either date raped those women, and he was found guilty.
Ashton Cooper is his name.
Oh.
Ashton Cooper, I think is his name, or something.
Yeah,
like that.
Ashton Kushner. Yeah. Something like that.
Ashton Kushner, right.
Yeah. And he was on the Half Man 2. That Half Man comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm at the house, and it's at 94% for the dummy battery. So that's pretty good.
Okay.
So it worked out good.
So I'll say goodbye early this time.
All right. Well, thank you, Peter Gregg, for staying up. It's 4 o'clock your time, 3 o'clock my time.
Yeah. Another Saturday night, and I ain't got nobody.
All right. Well, good night, Peter. God bless, and I'll see you in one of your videos this week. Be sure to watch.
I'll talk to you.
I'm telling my people, be sure to watch them.
Oh, there you go. Yeah, you guys watch me, and then watch Randy, and watch Sly.
Yeah.
We got a good little team going on here.
Yeah, I watched Mr. Camera Junkie earlier, and then Selective Imagery. And he talked a little bit about.
Have you heard?
Yeah.
Have you heard anything about
he had an operation done on Friday, and he's doing good. He's just recuperating. So I think he had a heart attack.
Recently, he had an operation just Friday.
Yeah, Friday. So everything went well, and it tells me it might be a heart thing. So.
Okay. Did they do a show tonight with somebody else?
Oh yeah, they've been doing it with Jeffrey. Selective Imagery. He's taken over. He's the bald-headed guy that has a lot of knowledge, and
yeah, he's mild, so that's nice.
Yeah. And he did a video today where he was ranting about you know, how they have these man-made lakes and stuff, and the fish are dying, and what it really is the reason why the fish are dying is they raise the water, they lower the water, there's a road going through it, so you manually have to do it. He's complaining about people messing with the wildlife, camera people that are, you know, typical rants, things that you're supposed to do and you're not doing. Yeah. So, anyway, I'm going to end this video. Night, Peter. Unless you want to tag along still. But thank you for watching.
I'm ready to go to.
Okay.
I'm ready to go to sleep now.
All right. All right. Good night. Talk to you later.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye. So that was Peter Craig, folks. One and only. From the Christmas Room in Miami, Florida. And thank you for watching. I didn't talk much about this 11mm APS-C lens, but there you have it. It's that f8, 1/60th of shutter speed. I'm going to bring it all the way down to 11mm. I'm going to bring it to back to zero compensation, exposure. There you have it. So, if you like this type of content, please give me a like, subscribe. Any questions or comments, put it down in the comment section down below. And remember, stay safe, keep smiling. Until next time, I shall see you then. Goodbye, folks, and good night.